I welcome you to today's class. Today we'll be looking at anagrams, and I will want you to pay close attention so as to be able to pick the points that will help you. First of all, an anagram is a word formed by using all the letters of another word or phrase. In other words, we use letters of another word to form a new word, and that new word is referred to as anagram of the other word. It can take different order. It all depends on what word or phrase you want to create. For example, to create an anagram for a given word, I can reverse the order of the letters of the word, or I can also choose to exchange the position of the letters of the word. For example, in that example on the screen, you see now and one. You also see star and rats. Now let's consider the example of star and rats. Now there are 4 letters in the word star. And now when I wrote it back, or I write it backwards, you notice that I started with the last letter of star. Now I have R-A-T-S. By writing back, I now have rats. So rats is an anagram of the word star, just the way star is an anagram of the word rats. So this is how an anagram is done. Are you still confused as to how we did what we did? Now let's look at how anagrams are formed. First of all, anagrams are formed by reversing the order of the letters of the word. And what I simply mean by this is that you write the letters of the word from back to front. So for example, in the word you see on the screen, I have doom and mood. I also have wolf and flow. Did you observe what happened? I wrote the words backwards. In the first word, I have doom. So, but this time, to get an anagram of it, I had to begin with the letter M, which was the last letter of the word doom. Then followed by letter O, another O, and D. I did the same with the word wolf, writing the letters of the word from back to front. So what do I have? In wolf and flow, I wrote flow. I wrote the word wolf backwards, and now I have F-L-O-W, flow. Just like what water does, to flow. Now there is a second way of forming anagrams. Here, we simply exchange the position of letters of the word. And what I mean is that you simply shift the position of some of the letters of the given word in which you want to form your anagram. So if I have the word meat and team, you see what I have to do? I changed letter T from its last position in the word meat to the first position in the word team, while letter M, which is in the first position in meat, is now in the last position in team. But I didn't change the positions of letters E and A. Someone will be thinking the first shall be the last. That is not it. Okay, it's just one game we play when we form anagrams. Now in the second example, example B, I have the words horse and shore. You can find them on the screen. Now, to be able to create an anagram from horse and shore, what did I do? I simply picked the letters that make up horse randomly, so that I picked letter S, picked letter H, picked letter O, R, and E at random, and then I have been able to make the word sure. Now, this is how anagrams are formed using the second method, exchanging the position of letters of the word. Now, you could try this. I need someone to tell me what I did in the anagram teach and cheat. Now again, there are games we play with anagrams. Number of beautiful games you would like to play. And that is one interesting thing about anagrams. In the first game there, you are asked to create an anagram using the directed words. Directed words are more like clues. Now the first the first game there expects you to talk about anagram using the clue a heavenly body and rodents. Now you notice that a heavenly body, we said, is star. Now should I write star backwards? I will get an anagram for star, and that is rats. And what are rats? Rodents. In the second example, we have getting married. When one is getting married, you say wed. Now write word backwards, you have dew. And what's dew? The clue given is light rain. Of course, light rain is dew, or what we call fog. Now in game 2, you are asked to create an anagram that will fit the meaning given to the words with scrambled letters. Now the scrambled letters are letters that have been scattered, like you would say. Now we have imendice. And what's the clue? Drug. So what could imendice be? Now put them together, you have medicine. Medicine, the one that you drink when you are sick. In the second example, we have it. Not the past tense of it this time, just a scattered or scrambled letters. And the clue you've been given is a beverage. And what do we say? Put them together by a pattern of arrangement. You have tea. Of course, tea is a beverage. In game 3, create anagrams with the letters of the alphabet. Now, these letters of the alphabet do not mean anything in particular. We have E-T-A. It doesn't mean anything at all. Now, we can create as many words from it. Putting T-E-A, we have tea. Putting A-T-E, we have it, past tense of it. Putting E-A-T, we also have it. But should we put the letters together, T-A-E, will not be making any meaningful word at all. Remember, anagrams must be meaningful words. When there are non-meaningful words, it doesn't work. We have come to the end of anagrams. So what have you learned so far? First of all, we have come to understand that anagrams are words created by rearranging the letters of another word or phrase. Secondly, we have also learned that anagrams are formed by 1. Reversing the order of the letters of the word, and 2. Exchanging the position of the words. Thirdly, we have also learned that every anagram must be meaningful. So you cannot just give any word that does not mean anything. It must be meaningful, must mean something. Now, why have we taken time to learn about anagram? The interesting thing about anagrams is that you can entertain yourself by playing fun games like the one we have played with them just now. But more importantly, I need you to know that these games that we have played with anagrams improve your power or sense of reasoning. It helps you solve real life's problem. So keep learning about anagrams. All right, I love to see you in the next class. Stay safe.